Everybody, you better be at least 20, 30, 40, 50 feet underground and have either concrete or stone out there in the sky. You're going to have to run as fast as you can to your underground facility because this is going to happen so fast. Now, see, here's another thing nobody's talking about. You've got this giant iron planet that they say is 47,000 miles across, getting ready to come up past us, and when it starts to approach us, it's going to start and have real serious effects.
So is it a planet or a failed star?
It's not a failed star. I saw this thing up close. It did not look like a failed star. It looked just like our sun.
Right.
Okay? Would you call our sun a failed star?
No. Okay, well, you had said planet. I wasn't sure if it was like a failed star brown dwarf or a full sun. So it's a full sun?
It looks to me like a miniature sun, just like the one we have. The only difference is our sun is giving off flames and stuff, and this one's doing the same thing as it, but it's giving off this red iron oxide cloud of dust around it, and until it got close, we couldn't even tell what was in there. We could see it was hot, and it looked like it was just a dull red when we were first able to discern it through the red cloud, but as it approached, it started to become more apparent that this thing is just orange hot. I mean, to tell how hot it is, I was told that they estimated between 5 and 10 million degrees, but, I don't really know, if that's right or not. I mean, it's got to be pretty hot because it's sending all of this red iron oxide dust out into space around it.
Right.
And it's got this enormous, and I mean enormous, at least 50 or 100,000 miles on each side of it, this red dust cloud that goes all the way around it. I know when we were watching it, as it started to make the upward swing to approach behind our sun, it was amazing. The red dust cloud settled down. Instead of being round, it started to settle down into a V, like wings, upside-down wings.
Right.
And I thought, boy, I wonder if that's where the ancient Sumerians got the idea this thing had wings, because, centrifugal force is a funny thing. When it comes back up around the planet, when we see it in the sky, my guess is it's going to look like it's got wings, because centrifugal force is going to be pulling the red iron oxide dust and particles out to one side, and then as it starts to climb out and go away from us, listen, I was told that this thing's magnetic field is going to be so strong, anybody that does not have a padded lead helmet to wear will have their brain gutted for everything they ever knew, and they'll be a complete raving moron after this thing passes. They'll they won't know, they'll pee in their pants. They won't have a clue what's going on, because this thing will gut their brain. And I was reading a deal in my Bible. It says that after this happens, that nobody will care because they won't be able to remember it. Well, of course, I was told by somebody the reason that is because the electromagnetic field from this thing will be so strong, because, see, as it comes up underneath of us, it's going to start and pull us toward it. And then, just like a pair of big magnets, all of a sudden it's going to lock onto us. And when it does, it's going to be like the Jolly Green Giant hit the earth in the ass. It's going to send a jolt 500 to 1,000 foot high. This is what I'm told. 500 to 1,000 foot high shock waves all the way around planet Earth. They'll be so bad that in a lot of areas that don't have good solid soil, it'll fluff it so badly that you'll practically be like you're standing in quicksand. And that this thing's magnetic field will literally gut your brain of everything. And so you may want to give some thoughts to getting you some sheet lead, build you a little lead helmet to wear, like a little motorcycle helmet to protect your entire brain and the back of your neck, so that way this can't happen. Because if these guys are right about this, and I'm pretty sure they are, because I know for a fact they know what they're talking about when they say stuff. And and it does sound reasonable to me, knowing what I do about electromagnetic energy, that this could happen. And it very easily could gut everybody's brain for everything they ever knew, and they'll stand there and pee in their pants and go, gee, what was that? And that's if they still know how to talk. And there won't be any doubt in anybody's mind, because this thing's going to look like a big red dragon, exactly like all the ancient Sumerians and the Chinese and all the rest of them that had documented this thing's passing before. It didn't look like a white ball or a snow cloud or nothing. It looked like a big red iron oxide dust cloud with a superheated star in the middle of it. And I mean, you know, and that's what we've seen. So, you know, I don't care what anybody else says. There's a possibility. There's more than one thing out there. You know, I watched it through the Hubble Space Telescope, and when this thing looked like it was across the street, the Hubble got cut off and they encrypted it, and that was the end of any transmissions we had to watch. And we know that the Hubble, in order to be in the shadow of the Earth, had to be at an angle, and so that meant it was looking downward, and this thing was coming up underneath of us. And I tell you the honest to God truth, I personally think this thing is real close to us right now, but you know, that's just my general feeling that you know, and I'm a pretty psychic guy. I have the feeling that this thing is right close by and that we're going to see it any time. I mean, I've been doing everything I could do to get prepared for it. I'm really worried about what Jesus says. You know, when the fig tree is putting on its leaves, know that summer is near, and I'm at your door.
Dios mío.
Naji hanajaribia viene halnote. Iruido viene hinuinaurute viene boy.
Sé que me estás escuchando, Isabel. Dime que hoy no se va a acabar el mundo. ¿Qué pasó, Isabel?
Va a haber un incendio. Va a haber un incendio.
El apagón del río también se cumplió. Bogotá sin luz durante 3 días. Te equivocaste, mi vida. La inundación que dijiste nunca ocurrió. Ni siquiera llovió durante años.
Haidikwe. O beno ijana hitaidikwe.
Isabel.
కాదేమోనే గ్రాఫిక్స్ కావచ్చు. నిజమేనా? అయితే చెప్తాముండ్రి. ఏం లేదులా, మొగుల మీద 2 సూర్యులు ఉన్నారట. ఏంది మీరు కూడా నమ్ముతాను లేరా? 2 సూర్యులు ఉండుడేంది అని పరిశాన్ అవుతుర్రా? ఆ ముచ్చటేందో మనం చూద్దాం పాడ్రి. నియంగానే 2 సూర్యులు ఉన్నారు. కిందున్న సూర్యుడు పెద్దగున్నాడు, మీదున్న సూర్యుడే జర్రంతా రంగేలిసిపోయిండు. ఇవి గ్రాఫిక్స్ బొమ్మలేం కావు. కపారే 2 సూర్యులు వచ్చి కనిపించి పబ్లిక్ ని పరిశాన్ చేసిండ్రు. ఇక అసలు ముచ్చట ఏందంటే మీదున్నది సూర్యుడు కాదు, చంద్రుడు. పొద్మిక యాళ్లకు సూర్యుడు గూట్లకు పోతా అంటే చంద్రుడు బయటికి వెళ్ళిండు అన్నట్టు. సూర్యుని ఎండబడి చందమామ కూడా శమక్కున మెరిసిండు. ఏడాదికి 2 మాటలని ఇట్లా అవుతుందట. దీన్ని ఎవరో ఫోటో తీసి ఫేస్బుక్ లో పెడితే 2 సూర్యులను చూసినామని మురిసిపోతున్నారు పబ్లిక్ అంతా.
Behind bridges in the road, I think of all the good things that we have left undone, and I suffer premonitions, confirmed suspicions of the Holocaust to come. The rusty wire that holds the cord that keeps the anger in, gives way and suddenly it's day again. The sun is in the east, even though the day is done. 2 suns in the sunset, could be the human race is run.
Towards the big stroke, you stretch the frozen moment
shield melts, then my tears evaporate. Leaving only charcoal to defend. Finally, I understand the feelings of the few. Ashes, diamonds, foe and friend, we were all equal in the end.
This is so weird. It's almost like there's two suns up there. There's one over there and one over there. What is that? Okay, so anyway, this is some kind of strange phenomena that I saw over Alexandria, Virginia on the 17th of December 2018, and it's really strange. The second one, you know, maybe this is where the people talking about Nibiru or other things taking pictures of a second sun. It almost looks like a second. It was very bright. But I watched it for a while. I couldn't videotape it because I was driving, and the second sun type of thing disappeared into a rainbow. It's like it was some kind of optical phenomenon in the clouds. It's not really a real sun, I don't think. But it's really strange that it would just be very bright in one spot, and it did turn into a rainbow as I watched it about 5-10 minutes later. And so I don't know, it's still a mystery to me, but you'll have to look at it and see what you think for yourself, what this phenomenon is. It's very strange, but anyway, I thought you'd enjoy seeing this. This is Dr.